KJ, welcome to UCF.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, just kind of talk us through this decision process. You've been at Arkansas for a long time. You hit the portal. Gus Malzahn, I don't know if he maybe recruited you out of high school or not. I'm sure obviously you knew who he was. Just what was the thought process and why did you ultimately choose to come to UCF to play for Coach Malzahn?
Coach Malzahn is a very genuine guy. On the field, I love the way he coaches, and off the field as a person and as a human. Coming out of high school, I wanted to play for him. I mean, he can tell you that. But in the 19 class, they only take one quarterback. So I mean, it's a blessing that it happened full circle, and I'm able to be here now and be. He can be able to coach me, and I just know I'm gonna do great things here in his system. And also, that was a main thing that going into my process was I knew I could be able to flourish in this system.
We can look up your highlights, but describe your style of play. What are you most comfortable doing?
Extending plays, making sure I'm getting the ball in the playmaker's hands. Whether that's me breaking a tackle or that's me making a guy miss or anything, trying to create explosives and get the ball in my playmaker's hands.
KJ, Kyle Nash with the Black and Gold Band, ready to meet you. I got to ask, from a quarterback's perspective, you have a big set of shoulders already. I can tell by looking, obviously, but what's your opinion on contact? I've dealt with quarterbacks that it's not really a game until I take a hit. How do you feel? What's your philosophy on taking contact and dishing out punishment too?
Like you said, dishing out punishment. I mean, a lot of guys don't like hitting big quarterbacks or big guys, period. So I try to use that to my advantage. Try to just kind of lean on them because I mean they'll get tired before I get tired. So that's my philosophy. Just going into it, I don't shy away from contact, but I will be smart. I mean, I don't want to just make dumb decisions and put my body at risk and to have me sitting out a couple games. So I do want to be smart in the hits that I do take and the hits that I do give out. So.
Hey KJ, you played a lot of football in the SEC. What do you want to still prove to people in your final year of eligibility?
That I'm a quarterback. I'm a quarterback. I mean, that's the main thing going into it, that I want people to see that I'm a quarterback. I mean, I'm not in other position that they might say that I can play or anything. Me as a person and me as an athlete, I know what I am, and that's to be a quarterback.
KJ, what are some other things about this UCF team, program, and culture that kind of attract you to this campus? Of course, you were highly touted in the transfer portal by a lot of people. Of course, you like Coach Malzahn, but what else about this? Maybe a few pieces or just about the UCF program that you knew about?
The playmakers around and just me talking to them. And I came on a visit and Coach Malzahn turned on the film, and I see everybody's out there giving relentless effort. Nobody's being selfish. Everybody's feeding off each other's energy and just loving each other. And I just want to come and be a part of that brotherhood and also bring some leadership in as well.
Who are a few guys that popped off that film when you took a look at it during your visit?
R.J. Harvey, Kobe Hudson, Javon Baker, Xavier Townsend, Randy, those guys like that. And, of course, the big guys up front as well. I mean, just the extreme amount of things that they do up front, protection-wise, and making sure they're communicating with the quarterback. I've seen John Rice as well communicating and things of that nature. So just trying to come in and just be a valuable piece with my experience and my veteran and trying to be a part of the brotherhood.
KJ, what was the ultimate pitch that Malzahn and his staff gave to that made you want to come here to UCF?
The pitch was that just guys, when he had a quarterback, like you said, guys, that when he had a quarterback, he's done big things, and those quarterbacks did great things from being in his system on out in their career. So I just want to be able to be a part of those great quarterbacks that he's had.
KJ, talk a little bit about your high school recruitment. You said maybe you would have wanted to play for Coach Gus at Auburn, but they were only taking one quarterback that year. Was that a school you heavily considered? Maybe did you look at quarterbacks that Coach Gus Malzahn had coached in the past? Because I know there's been a comparison of your playing style and some of his old quarterbacks.
It was just growing up and being a Cam Newton fan and the things that he done with Cam. So I just wanted to always model myself after that, and to be able to walk in those footsteps like Cam. I mean, I got to go to the head guy, which is Coach Malzahn. So I want to be able to give it a shot. And like I said, it's a blessing how things just come full circle, and I'm able to be in that position right now.
Yes, was that a quarterback you grew up watching? Did those comparisons start maybe in your high school career? Tell us about
growing
that.
Growing up, my quarterback I watched was Michael Vick. I like Vick, and then as in high school growing up, then that's when it was more Cam. I got the comparison and similarities and stuff like that.
So you mentioned John Rice on film. Did he have any contact with you during your transfer process? You're both from Mississippi, quarterbacks.
Yeah, he did. Like you said, we're both from Mississippi, so we look out for one another. And he just told me that Orlando was going to be a great spot, and Coach Malzahn just believed and trust in him. So that was the main thing. And I just thank him for that, giving me that advice going into my process that I was going to end up picking the school.
And seeing his development this year, did that play a role in your decision?
It did. I mean, because he's been on a bumpy road, just being able to go from quarterback to receiver, then back to quarterback, and just the development that he's had here and the success that he's had here as well, and just being able to just grit it out and just come here and do big things and win big games. So I'm extremely pleased with John Rice.
KJ, here in Florida, here in Orlando, there's 3 bowl games. You've heard all different coaches has talked about the trials of bowl season and dealing with the transfer portal and all that as part of their process. As somebody who's now taken the transfer portal and utilized it from that perspective, what opportunities, what advantages from your perspective do you get from utilizing the transfer portal?
Just guys getting a new start, being able to just be able to write the chapter of their own book. I mean, just being able to get a fresh start, new change of scenery. Because sometimes as being an athlete, you need a fresh start and a new change of scenery to be able to get your career back on track just in case something happen, some obstacles and adversity that you may face. So just being able to utilize the transfer portal to get a fresh start and just basically start all over again. So.
KJ, how difficult was your decision in the end, and what other schools were after you?
My decision, once I came on a visit here, me and my mom, on the way back, I kind of knew this was the best place for me. Just believing in Coach Malzahn and the coaching staff, offensive coaching staff, I just knew it was going to be the best spot. And then other schools that recruited me I had Florida State, Miami, TCU, that's just to name a few right there.
Hey KJ, a lot of fans and people are excited now that you're here. The expectations are a little higher. So for you and maybe for the team, what are the expectations for next season?
The main thing on my mind is come in and gain everybody's trust. That's my thing, from the coaching staff down to the players. I want to come in and earn that trust. So that's my expectation, coming in and earning that trust and being able to, in clutch situation or crunch time situation, they can be able to count on me and I can be able to count on them. And we all just hold each other accountable. Because the great teams are player-led teams. So, just being able to, we can rely on each other and hold each other to a higher standard that way. So when things do come, everything just happens naturally and the coaches don't have to address much, and us as players can be able to address the situation that's at hand.
KJ, one of the biggest wins in program history here came against University of Florida, but it was in Tampa. Now, this year, you guys get the opportunity as a team to travel to the Swamp. It'll be the first time for UCF with you being the quarterback. Can you tell us kind of what confidence you feel like you can share with the team, heading into the Swamp for that game?
It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a 4-quarter battle. Heading to that game, just main thing, we want to be even keel. Don't get too high, don't get too low. When explosives do happen, and we just want to stay even keel, make sure everybody's on the same mindset. Even if things go the wrong way, we hit adversity, how we're going to respond. That's the main thing. So just being able to have that confidence and that level of maturity and that mindset going into it, just be even keel.
What do you remember from that game, and what do you think propelled you guys to a victory when you were the quarterback of Arkansas?
Just like I said, even keel. We started off a great start, and then we kind of got a little mediocre at times and turned the ball over and things of that nature. So just being able to just bounce back and just, like I said, the accountability, just holding each other to a higher standard, knowing that, hey, we're here for a reason and that we're going to come out victorious no matter what. We just got to come together as one and lean on each other.
Speaking of big wins, you were obviously at Additional Financial Arena yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of the court storming and the big win over Kansas?
I actually ran out there as well. It was a great atmosphere. Just my first time being in Orlando, first time at a basketball event, and for the basketball team to come out and get a big victory over Kansas was big time. And like I said, the atmosphere was great. I loved it, and can't wait for football season.
KJ, I know you said obviously it's a big year for you. You want to prove that you're a quarterback. What do you mean by that? Is that something that maybe through your career you've been known as an athlete? What do you want to prove and show the nation? What do you want to accomplish in your final season here at UCF?
Not just a lot of people say I'm a runner, then throw, but I want to become a passer. Everybody can throw the ball, but can you pass the ball so efficiently? So that's my main goal, is being able to pass the ball efficiently down the field, or not even down the field, just getting the ball out of my hands, like I said, getting into playmakers and let those guys make plays. So that's the main thing that I want to do going into this upcoming season.
Coach Malzahn talked about how important it was to retain so many of the players, the key players on offense. When you looked at the team, how important was the roster management and see who was coming back?
It was extremely important. I mean, that was one of the things that I did look at, who was coming back, and Coach Malzahn was very transparent with me on who was coming back and let me know things of that nature. And the main thing he did was show me film. I could be able to see it for myself and be able to watch and just know that the guys that come back are very extremely talented guys that I can be able to play with and earn their trust, and we can do this together.
Last one. KJ, speaking of Kansas, you know a little bit about beating Kansas last year in that crazy bowl game. Talk about going to the Big 12 and playing in the Big 12.
I'm looking forward to it. I've been in the SEC, so coming over to this conference, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great turnout. I'm looking forward to having a great, successful season and having fun with my teammates and the coaching staff as well. So looking forward to it.
Thanks a lot, KJ. Welcome to UCF.